Hey guys, if you do not have your board marker, an eraser, or paper and a pencil, pause this video right now and grab your materials. So the very first thing that we talked about in our mini lesson today and the day before is that we need to first begin by looking at the values of our digits in order to multiply. So the first thing we do is we multiply the ones place, and so the value of this 3-digit is 3 because it's in the ones place. So really what I'm solving here and what I'm writing off to the side to help me stay organized is 3 times 3. Now what's 3 times 3? The answer to that equals 9. Okay, so now I'm looking at the value of the digit in the tens place. So again, my problem is 3 times the value of that 6 digit. So since this 6 is in the tens place, the value of that digit is 60, not 6. So now I can solve. So remember the tip that I gave you. Always go ahead and start by writing how many zeros are in your problem. So there's 1 0 in my problem, so I'm going to write a 0 first. Now I look for my basic fact problem, 3 times 6. And the answer to 3 times 6 is 18. Now I'm moving on and I'm multiplying the digit that's in the hundreds place. So again, I'm multiplying 3 times, because that's the number that I'm multiplying. Now, the value of the 5-digit, since it's in the hundreds place, the value of that 5-digit is 500. So, remember the tip that I gave you. We write our zeros first. That way we don't have to then realign all of our adding. So there are 2 zeros in my problem, so I'm going to write 2 zeros as I'm setting up my problem. So now I'm going to solve my basic fact problem. 3 times 5 equals 15. Now the very last step of partial products is we have to add all of our partial products to come up with our product. So 9 plus 0 plus 0 is 9, 8 plus 0 is 8, 5 plus 1 equals 6, and 1 plus nothing equals 1. So the answer to 563 times 3 equals 1,698. So now we're going to look at one more example. I would like for you to please write 3,812 times 6 on your board. All right, so now that you have written that on your board, if you need to do that again, since we did not do it the first time that I asked, please pause this video and catch up. All right, so the very first step, even though we're in the thousands place now, it's the same thing as what we did before, only we're adding in one more thing to multiply. So what I would like for you to do is go ahead and try to solve 3,812 times 6. So pause this video and go ahead and try to solve, following the same steps we did before. Go ahead and go. Okay. So now that we're back, let's go ahead and double check our answer. So we're multiplying what's in the ones place. So the first thing that's in our ones place is 6 times 2. Well, what's the answer to 6 times 2? The answer to that is 12. And I'm making sure that I am lining up my place values. Now I'm moving on to the tens place. So I have 6 times, what's the value of that 1? It's not 1. It's 1/10, so that equals 10. So what does 6 times 10 equal? 6 times 10 equals 60. Now as we're going through this, if you're noticing that you did not write down the correct thing on your board, pause this video, erase what you have, and write the correct thing so that you know what your mistake was to fix it. Next, we're going to multiply the hundreds. So again, 6 times, now it's not going to be 8. What are we multiplying? It's the value of the digit. So instead of writing 8, we're going to be writing 800. Okay, the tip that I gave us, we're writing 2 zeros and then check it. What's 6 times 8? The answer to that is 48. It's really easy for us to make simple errors, so make sure that you're double checking your multiplication problems with your multiplication chart just to make sure. And finally, we have to multiply the thousands since we have a digit in the thousands place now. So it's not 6 times 3, it's 6 times 3,000. So we have how many zeros in this problem? We have 3, right? So we actually have to write 3 zeros before we can actually write the answer to our basic fact problem, which is 6 times 3. 6 times 3 equals 18. So now, since this is our partial products, then we need to add all of our partial products. So 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 2. 1 plus 6 plus 0 plus 0 equals 7. 8 plus 0 equals 8. 8 plus 4 equals 12. And then we carry 1 plus 1 equals 2. So the answer to this problem is 22,872. All right, guys, on your exit ticket, double check your answer before you submit. Good luck.